So today we're going to be talking about somebody who you may not know if you haven't been on YouTube for a while. Today we're going to be talking about iDubbbz. Now, if you began watching YouTube after 2018, there's a pretty decent chance that you have no clue who iDubbbz is. This guy was a YouTube goat for a while. He was producing some of the best content on the website from the years, I would say, of 2015 to 2017, or at least that's when he was really in his prime. Now, iDubbbz really blew up off of his Content Cop series, where he would make long-form pieces critiquing or criticizing another creator, and one of his most notable traits was that he was very edgy in his videos. He tended to push a lot of boundaries, like with his comedy. He would say a lot of things that might seem a little bit strange and pretty out there, but everybody knew in the audience not to take it too seriously. Now today I kind of want to take a look at how iDubbbz has changed over the years with, you know, his new video that just dropped called Getting Away With It. It's an hour-long documentary about this guy named Sam Hyde, and just throughout the video, he just seems like he was lobotomized. Like, he just doesn't seem like he's the same person that he used to be at all. Like, 2022 iDubbbz versus 2017 iDubbbz, they seem like completely different human beings. So I want to analyze parts of this new documentary and just sort of compare the just drastic difference between iDubbbz now and iDubbbz back then. So let's just get into it.
There have been many infamous Sam Hyde moments where he tries to harass or get the attention of people like Ethan Klein or Lena Dunham.
Okay, so first of all, his prime example of harassing somebody is just sending a mean tweet to somebody. Yeah, because it's not like iDubbbz had a 5-minute bit where he was insulting Leafy's chin or anything. Yeah, I'm sorry, bro, but if you're gonna call Sam Hyde's tweet saying fat pig harassment, you are literally CEO of Harassment Incorporated.
Chin, 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 chin.
And here's the thing, I'm not even saying what iDubbbz did is bad, I'm just saying he's being hypocritical and inconsistent right now. And I obviously can recognize that iDubbbz comments on Leafy were made in a satirical context, but I could also make the same argument for Sam Hyde. It just seems so bizarre watching this video. It's like, does iDubbbz not know what comedy is anymore? Like, especially iDubbbz. You would think of all people iDubbbz, the dude who pretty much was known for his edgy jokes, would be able to recognize other people's edgy jokes. Now, I was watching the video and I sort of felt this way throughout watching it, so I left a comment saying, it's so bizarre seeing iDubbbz act like he's never made an edgy joke. Now, I recognize that iDubbbz isn't trying to hide his past or anything. Like, obviously he hasn't privated any videos or like denounced his old content or anything, but the way he's acting, his whole demeanor just seems so off. And it's not just that one clip where iDubbbz critiques Sam Hyde's tweets and stuff, it's throughout the entire video. I could pull more examples if you want, but I prefer you guys to just watch the video yourself and you'll see it if you've been a long-time iDubbbz viewer. Now, just to make it very clear, I'm not even trying to say that iDubbbz's video was bad or that, you know, this is somehow a bad thing that he's changed. Like I said, it's just more bizarre than anything, you know? It's just weird to watch. Like, I get that bizarre has somewhat of a negative connotation, but that's probably because I'm not, like, jumping up and clapping my hands, like, after seeing that iDubbbz pretend that he's never seen an edgy joke, you know? Because it is strange. It is a little bit weird. And I'm certainly not objectively saying iDubbbz's old content is better than his new content. Obviously, a lot of people like the more documentary, long-form stuff than the old stuff. It was more of just an observation, you know, something I was thinking while watching the video. Now, somebody who actually really disagreed with my observation is another YouTuber by the name of Tom Dark. You might know him as Turkey Tom. He's a cool guy, another commentary channel, and he made a video talking about this whole iDubbbz video and his thoughts about it, and within his video, he critiques my comments, and I just wanted to show that clip of his and sort of respond to his critique of my comment.
The top comment on this video, as far as I can tell, is actually from another commentary YouTuber named Acheeto, where he said, it's so bizarre seeing iDubbbz act like he's never made an edgy joke. And this is a sentiment I've been seeing around a little bit. I talked about this on Twitter a little bit because this is a very frustrating comment, and as much as I want to be really nice to Acheeto here, I mean, like, what a dumbass thing to say. This is so fucking stupid. And I will explain why, so just stick with me here, right? Within this video, Ian kind of goes on this autistic tangent about ironic humor because he was attempting to get to the heart of the fact that a lot of people have a hard time understanding when Sam is joking or not, because he's someone who makes a lot of controversial statements and jokes about tragedies and whatever else, sort of for shock value.
Yes, and the point that I was making was that I don't know why iDubbbz was acting so weirded out that somebody would make an edgy joke. Like, people all over the internet have made edgy jokes, like raccoon eggs, Fitz, most importantly, iDubbbz himself. Like, I can't even put in the edgy jokes that iDubbbz has made, or else I'm gonna get demonetized.
But at the same time, there are moments in Sam's life life, which make people question what his intentions are with making those particular jokes or talking about those particular subjects a lot. Many would point to one particular skit within World Peace, which I believe was called Thank You White People, as well as his various ties to the alt-right back from around 2015 and 2016, and a lot of people seem mad at Ian for bringing this up. This comment from Acheeto seems to harken back to that part of the documentary a little bit.
No, so I actually was not referring to that at all. I'm talking about the edgy jokes by themselves. I have no idea if Sam Hyde is alt-right or has ever been alt-right, like, I have no clue. But even regardless of that, I'm able to separate the art from the artist, you know? If Sam Hyde tells an offensive joke, I'm just gonna laugh at the offensive joke. I'm not gonna try to tie that back to his political ideologies. And I hold this same standard for pretty much everybody. If somebody who actually wants to abolish the police makes a joke about how they hate the police, I'll just laugh at the joke about how they hate police. I'm not really gonna be thinking about, well, man, this really ties back to their views. Like, no, it's just a joke.
And frankly, if I had to guess, Acheeto is not someone who knows a lot about Sam Hyde's history. Maybe he knows nothing about the alt-right. Maybe he doesn't even know a lot about iDubbbz. I don't know, but frankly, his comment entirely missed the point.
No, it didn't, and I would argue that I actually hit the nail on the head. iDubbbz spent like 5 minutes explaining what irony is, when in the past he's made so many jokes that everybody knew was ironic. My whole point was that his demeanor is completely different. Like 2015, 2016, 2017 iDubbbz would not have to explain what irony is before making a joke.
Going back to the Acheeto comment one more time, this idea that Ian is pretending that he's never made an edgy joke is stupid, and I think you're either brain dead to leave a comment like that, or you just don't get it. You know nothing about iDubbbz or Sam, or maybe you just didn't watch the video.
Bro, I watched the entire video. I liked the video. I thought it was well made. And as somebody who's watched iDubbbz for a long time, yes, he is sort of acting as if he's just never seen an edgy joke before. Why do you think my comment got 40,000 likes? People who have watched iDubbbz for ages agree with my sentiment. And that's also why your video has way more dislikes than normal.
Ian is, in fact, pretty consistent on that point, even back in the day when the whole N-word Tana Mongoose meme happened. So truly, to me at least, the point Ian was making was not that you cannot make edgy jokes, or that edgy jokes are bad, but even within the interview, he asked Sam Hyde, like, don't you think you should make your intentions with your comedy clear? And Sam was like, no, I don't want to do that, that's gay, why would I want to do that? Which he's fully within his right to do, you know, he doesn't have to spell out everything. But Ian is also within his right to hold the somewhat cringe opinion that all comedy needs to be explained and spelled out to the viewer.
Okay, so right there, like, Tom Dark just self-reports, like he's just saying that iDubbbz's opinion is cringe. Why is he disagreeing with me then? He said cringe, I said bizarre. Like, I don't really see what the disagreement is. Now, I'm not making this to, like, just try to destroy Tom Dark. I actually think he's a pretty cool guy. I just think his take on this entire, like, comments or whatever is just wrong. And he's not alone. Like, there are some people that replied to my comments that think that what I said was a little bit stupid. You know, a lot of people thought that I was kind of retarded for leaving that comment, but I still stand by it. I think it was a little weird. Seeing iDubbbz just look like he had just undergone, like, brain surgery, you know? It seems like he's got multiple personality disorder, and he's just acting like the social justice politically correct iDubbbz. Because he also had a dedicated video that he made in 2018 where he just complained about people that try to, like, you know, control comedy. You know, he complained about people that would try to dictate what you can and cannot laugh at.
Who think that they know what a joke is. No, not a joke to me. If it's not a joke to me, guess what? It ain't a joke. I was reading a random bit out of a large segment of Louis C.K. stand-up. If you're a fucking prude with a stick up your ass the whole time, you can suck the fun and the comedy out of anything. And I think people in general need to realize that jokes come in so many different forms. Funny 'cause true. Funny because you made a funny face. Funny because I'm a bit depraved.
Funny because you farted. Funny because I want to laugh because I'm in a good mood.
Funny because I wrote it at 1 a.m. and I somehow think that everything I say at 1 a.m. is a whole lot funnier than it is at 2 p.m. the next day when I'm re-looking at it.
Anyways, I'm out of here. Thanks guys for watching. Thanks to all my channel members. I hope you enjoyed. Join the Discord server and follow my social medias. Leave a like and leave a comment saying Snow Globe if you made it to the end of the video. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.